Watch this clip of Aiden Hutchinson rushing from a three tech, 2 point kind of linebacker position. I love rushing from a three tech. You know why? Because we have a two-way go. And on a two-way go on an offensive lineman, man, they are scared shitless. So right now, Aiden comes in, throws in a jab step, but you guys see what he does with this jab step. When he jab steps, he's jab stepping towards the inside gap, putting his whole body in the inside gap, his hips, his toes, everything are pointed towards that inside rush. But as soon as he jab steps, in the middle of the jab step, he understands that this offensive lineman's going to bite for it. He's going to fall for it. He's going to commit for it because he doesn't know what to do. I have a two-way go, man. He's going to have to guess. So he does guess on that jab step, but the middle of the jab step, do you see how Aiden's already turning his hips, transitioning into the spin move back? But he's doing that mid jab step. You guys see this? Jab step, and he's already pushing off that jab step and pirouetting, getting the ice pick in the back of the offensive lineman, getting his feet around, hips around, toes around. So look at it. He just absolutely embarrassed that offensive lineman. All he has to do right now is get on a path to the quarterback and make a play. And what he does great right here, he's not just running, free balling it and trying to get a huge play on the quarterback. He breaks down right before the quarterback, tries to match the hand, right? Exactly what we're supposed to do, match the hand and collect on the sack right here. Huge. Watch a Jalen Carter go into this bull rush and go apex pull through. Great stance, staggered feet, toe to heel, flat back, down hand in line with his eyes. His eyes are on his visual key shoulder right now, so he explodes off the ball. Look at this bull rush. Eyes below the offensive lineman's chin, inside hand to the sternum, outside hand to the bicep, man, driving his feet. But as soon as he starts driving his feet, he transitions to the apex move. And this apex move is where he grabs the back of the shoulder pads of the offensive lineman. Do you see his outside hand? It's kind of like a club. He's grabbing the back of the shoulder pads, the apex position. He's going to pull forward and then swim over the top while stepping through at the exact same time. And he's going to go clean up on a sack. This is what Aaron Donald taught all these defensive tackles what to do, man. As soon as you get a little bull rush in, create a little separation, grab the back of the apex position, because this is how we fight in a phone booth when we're three techs, man. Everything's close. It's not like we can play defensive end and make these moves. We're in a phone booth. We're head to head. We're attacking with the bull rush. We're grabbing the apex position. And you guys see as soon as he grabs the apex position, he's pulling it forward and he's bringing the inside foot while swimming over the top at the exact same time. And you guys see when he steps through, his toes and his hips and everything are pointing towards the quarterback. So all he has to do is keep running and go collect a QB sack. Let's watch our right defensive end right here. 1, 2, 3, stab hand, attacks the outside wrist with his outside hand, then steps through while he controls the offensive lineman. Do you see how this was all set up? He's first of all angled in his stance, attacking that snake hand upfield shoulder within his first 3 steps. On his first 3 steps, you see how he's still attacking half a man, threatens the move right now with his inside hand, placing it just on the sternum, inside pec right there. But what he does great right here, he doesn't stop his feet. He collects the high hand puncher on the outside wrist right here, the snake hand that we're isolating. Our eyes are on. So as soon as he punches it, I grab it with my outside hand, right? As soon as he grabs it with his outside hand, he's bringing it downwards, pulling it downwards. While he does this, he's using that momentum and stepping through at the exact same time. So when the offensive lineman punches and he's trying to recover, he can't. He's basically falling on his face right now. And while a guy steps through, he's just pointing his toes, pointing his hips towards the quarterback. And all he's got to do is torque himself just a little bit and go run and get a QB sack. This is a huge play, and it all started off by his stance and how he's angling, how he's exploding off the ball. 1, 2, 3, attacking the set point, half a man. Inside hand, he's stabbing the offensive lineman. Outside hand, he's attacking the wrist, the high hand puncher where our eyes are on. While he brings it down, he steps through, doesn't hip flip, continues his path, man. What a great rush. Watch Chris Jones explode from the defensive end position. Normally he's a 3 tech, but he's lined up as a left defensive end right now. Great get off. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's attacking the offensive lineman set point. He has a passive offensive lineman, no hand puncher, wide puncher. So what do? We convert all that speed and we convert to power. We bowl this guy all the way back past the quarterback and collect on this QB sack. But what I love about this rush is his stance. He's loading that front leg. He's toe to heel. He was flat back. He's pushing off that front leg and he's driving, right? Look at that get off. He's basically a defensive end, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Passive offensive lineman, no hand shooter. Bull rush. Do you guys see this bull rush? How he connects with the inside foot, hands at the same time, eyes below the offensive lineman's chin. He does not stop his feet. And he tries to extend his arms while he's making contact and driving his feet. And right when he does extend his arms, he pushes him past the quarterback and then falls underneath to collect a huge sack. Watch number 2 on the bottom of our screen right now. Right defensive end. He's attacking the right tackle. He's on a wide angle, right? Because the tight end lined up right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He initiates his long arm. But as soon as he initiates his long arm, he understands that he's past the QB depth right here. So why would he just keep running and bananing all the way around? As soon as he realizes this, he stops his rush and then he points his hips, points his toes, and starts collapsing the pocket with his long arm. Do you see how he's not just running past Mayfield right here? He turned his hips, turned his toes. So he's now like, okay, I got to collapse the pocket. I just can't keep running around. So what he does great is keeps eyes on the quarterback, keeps his long arm extended on his offensive lineman. As soon as the quarterback does step up or bail around, he falls off and makes a great play. This goes back to what kind of offensive lineman he was and where we're lined up. So offensive lineman's passive, we're lined up wide because there's a tight end on us. So we go speed to power, long arm on them. I like it, right? But we understand that we took 5 steps to get there, so we're at the QB's depth. So then we change our rush and we try to collapse the pocket while keeping our arm extended. I love it, man. Eyes on the QB the entire time. So if he spins out right here, he can get him. If he steps up, do exactly what he just did and get himself a QB sack. Watch Jeffrey Simmons right here, 3 tech, getting an overset by the offensive guard right here. Do you guys see this overset? As soon as you're attacking that upfield shoulder and you see the offensive lineman's eyes, full body in front of you, man, and you know you took a great rush path towards that snake hand, man, he's oversetting you, right? And he's oversetting with a high hand punch too. He's really aggressive right there. So Jeffrey understands this, takes 1 step, 2 step, pushes off the outside foot, clubs the back of the shoulder pads on this inside move, and immediately when he clubs, he brings the rip in the inside foot and continues to lean and get a QB hit. He gets the ball out. Oh my goodness. So understand, guys, when you get an overset, he's going to be right on you. As soon as you see an offensive lineman right on you, head ahead on you, and you took a great rush path, take the inside rush, push off that outside foot, make the inside move on the inside snake hand on the offensive lineman and go to work. As a defensive end, when our visual key down blocks, we have certain responsibilities in a defensive scheme, right? We could have shuffle 50-50 where you have to have eyes on the running back and quarterback, or you could have a chase call where you're going directly to the running back, or you could have a kill call where you're going directly to the QB. In this case, our defensive end had a straight chase call. Do you see how he gets a down block? He doesn't even care to get into his surf or 50-50 technique. He's on a straight path to the running back. Doesn't matter if the QB pulls it because somebody else is going to help out on that. So if you guys get a chase, understand that you still got to get a yard behind the offensive lineman, but now you're on a line directly to the running back, right? You're trying to destroy him regardless if he gets the ball or not, because we have a backer that's going to clean up on the quarterback if he does pull it. Talk about this backdoor call for our defensive end, number 55 right here. So in systems, some defensive systems, when we get a base block like this, trying to blow us out of our gap, right? As defensive ends who are smaller defensive ends, sometimes it's hard to hold this every snap. You're an undersized dude in the base block. So sometimes coaches, defensive systems will be like, hey, we're going to give you a backdoor call. So I want you to show in your first step that you are attacking your base block, that you're going to hold that gap. In the last second, I want you to fall underneath and completely screw up that guy's block. And what this does is it throws off the blocking scheme, first of all, and we make plays like this. But now the next time they go against each other, 70, this tackle, is going to have to be less aggressive. He's not going to be able to come at you exactly like that, come below you off the rock, man. He's going to have to play a little bit more patient and realize, okay, he might take this inside move on me. Slows down the offensive lineman just a little bit in the run game now that he's thinking that, are you going to go inside or are you going to hold your gap? Let's watch the left side of our screen. The defensive end going against the left tackle right here. He has a high hand puncher overset our offensive lineman on us. So what do we do against high hand punchers? We swipe. What do we do against oversetters? We take the inside rush. So he had the right play right here. He's attacking the snake hand, upfield shoulder. 1, 2, 3. He's at the set point, throws the double swipe because he's a high hand puncher. But as soon as he throws that double swipe, he realizes this offensive lineman's overcommitted. He's going to wash me out. His hips are towards the sideline. So mid double swipe, he is smart enough to be like, I'm going to spin on this dude. Boom. And he gets the inside rush on him and gets a huge sack. But this all goes to show, man, that this guy is studying film, man. He understands that he's getting to the set point within 3 steps. He's a high hand puncher. I'm going to double swipe. He also realized that, okay, I also have a counter if my double swipe doesn't work, right? If he's going to overset me like this, I'm just going to spin back inside, ice pick the shoulder pads and the ribs right there, bring my inside foot and continue my path and get a huge hit on the quarterback. So guys, make sure you study film, understand how he sets. He's a 45-degree setter. We get there within 3 steps. He's a high hand punch. We're double swiping. If he's oversetting, just spin after that. Boom. Look at that.